What is up, guys? Welcome to a special bowl edition of College Football Picks with Brad Powers. Today, we are looking at the college football playoff semifinal, the Fiesta Bowl between TCU and Michigan. So TCU gets into the playoff despite a loss to Kansas State in the Big 12 title game. We faded them going into that game and it paid off. And now they're going against an undefeated Michigan team that can make its case as the best team in the country right now. Are we fading the Hypnotoads once again here, Brad?
We are. It's going to sound like a broken record because we have faded TCU almost all season. Generally speaking, I think it's an overrated team. The record, the win-loss record, is better than what the box scores say on a week in and week out basis. Now, I think this. I mean, TCU's obviously better than what I anticipated all year because I lost a lot of bets fading them. Finally broke through, got a win with Kansas State. I thought Kansas State was the right side. Obviously, the overtime we needed a player or two to go our way.
But they were winning most of that game. They were out in front and handling them most of that game.
Totally agree. And it was probably yet another case where TCU lost. They were unlucky. They come punching in at the 1 inch line. When the reality was Kansas State was a better team for a majority of that game. There's been some early. This is surprising. Not a lot of line moves surprising. I'm surprised that some money's come in on TCU because typically lines move against TCU. So I don't know if they're setting it up as far as some market manipulation, but I'm a little surprised with it. But I'll take it. I'll take the extra 1.5. I'll lay 7.5 here with Michigan. I question TCU's ability to stand up to the point of attack. We talked about Ohio State not being able to match Michigan physicality. Will TCU be able to? I'm not sure on that defensive front seven for them against Michigan's offensive line. Obviously, no Blake Corum for Michigan, but they still had Donovan Edwards. I mean, did you see him against the Buckeyes? Did you see him against Purdue? They'll be just fine there. And J.J. McCarthy is a quarterback that's growing in confidence here. And I'm not necessarily sure that I know Max Duggan's heading to New York as a Heisman finalist. I'm not sure that he's that much better of a quarterback than J.J. McCarthy.
It's been actually incredible to watch his turnaround the last couple of weeks. We were sitting here talking about whether or not maybe they should have made that switch from Cade McNamara at all. Yeah. And now he's looking like Jim Harbaugh is pushing all the right buttons for them. I think you hit the nail on the head here, Brad. Once again, this is a point of attack thing. Kansas State had no problem running the ball against TCU. A guy like Deuce Vaughn had a big game. I think Donovan Edwards can be a very effective weapon in this game as well. And that Michigan offensive line will be the difference here as well. I think the magic runs out on TCU here, and we're going to lay the -7.5 points with the Wolverines.